comes to B2B sales prospecting, a decision I see many business owners and sales directors deliberating in their own minds all the time is, do I source the skills in-house or do I outsource it to a specialist company? And I completely understand that. And I see so many people just trying to weigh up the pros and cons either way. And I think the number one question I get asked all the time is, what can I expect from a campaign? It's the number one question, the golden question all the time. And I have a kind of a generic answer to that is, you tell me, if you were doing this today, what could you expect? If nobody wants what you're selling, then we haven't got a silver bullet that will suddenly transform your business overnight. If you know your ideal customer, you know your proposition, how strong it is, you know why those people buy, we can help scale that. If you don't know any of those things, it's more of a market intelligence campaign to really work it out. But that's really important, whether you're doing it yourself or you're outsourcing. If you don't know your ideal customer profile, don't know the key pain points those people, why they buy, when they buy, how much they spend, or all those key bits of information that help you close more deals. If you don't know it, you've got to go out and market research and test. And it's just really defining what success looks like in a campaign, and whether you bring that in-house or outsource it. I've had many conversations where people have said, I like the idea of outsourcing, I like your methodology, but we want to bring the skills in-house. And then a period of time later, one particular client, 9 months after we agreed the contract, the last minute the CEO pulled the plug on that deal. 9 months later, they called me back and said, I've got your contract on my desk still, is it still relevant? I said, yes, of course it's relevant. So, well, why? So, well, the CEO wanted to bring it in-house, so that's what we did, and we've had 3 or 4 different people over that period of time, and we're yet to find an opportunity. Can you help us? And within 8 weeks, we were about 80% of their sales pipeline. We hit the ground running because they'd done some testing, had some feedback, but they just couldn't get the right people, the right skills, and have the time to commit to train those people, or even if they could do, didn't have didn't know about a proven methodology that works. That's a real problem. The old school approach of buying a list, writing a script, and just having people relentless on the phone isn't effective. I'm not saying it never works, of course it does sometimes, but it's just not the best use of people's time, and it's a bit soul destroying. Now, if you're a natural salesperson, you probably thrive off a result. That could be someone agreeing to a meeting, or ideally someone agreeing and signing up for a deal and buying from you. Now, when you're prospecting, you're not necessarily getting people to buy from you, but you want people to agree to the next stage of, they've agreed that they've got a problem, they like the idea of your solution, they're interested in knowing more, they want a proposal, they want a meeting, they're seeing something that could be of real value to them. That is a buzz. That is a buzz for a salesperson. And with a methodology that actually gets that result, you're far more likely to build traction internally or externally, it doesn't matter what. But it's so rewarding to actually see an opportunity progress from a cold lead into a warm lead, into a hot lead, a meeting, and a closed deal. That is what we thrive off at Marketing Republic. We love finding opportunities for our clients so they can help win more business, grow their sales and profits. Nothing more debilitating than just getting turned down all the time. No one wants your stuff. So understanding a process, a methodology, and how you scale that up, how you get better results, makes it more fun, and that's what we're here for. It's great to enjoy your work and get a result, and obviously get more deals. But if you're really having that old school approach, you're hiring people just to have that relentless rejection, you'll have a high turnover and you won't retain those people, and you've got to start again. The hidden cost of employing people who you have to train, they fail, hire again, it's immense. Sometimes it's better just to make a commitment to outsourcing it so you can focus on what you do best, while an outsourced company who are specialists at what they do can focus on what they do best. That's sometimes the best way. Often people do it in tandem and they test outsource to insource and see what works best for them, and they can make a decision. Sometimes it's continuing doing both, sometimes it's one or the other. But either way, commit to it, find a proven partner that actually gets results, and then you can then make a decision what you do for the future. And make sure that you have fun doing it and you move forward with the campaign, hit your targets, get results, and grow your sales and profits. Thanks for listening. Talk to you again soon. Bye now. So thanks for watching. If you like these videos, don't forget to click like and subscribe to our channel at the bottom here, and you'll see much more sales and marketing tips from me, Stefan Boyle. Take care.